Hello everyone and welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be looking at how to book USPW in TEW 2020, and we'll be trying to get off to a good start, which means getting through the first show without being penalised. We're going to have a quick brief look at product again, which we did in our analysing video. Please go and check that out. I go through the roster and give my opinions on who to push and whatnot. But again, you can push whoever you want. We go through their stats, their strengths and weaknesses, and building up to this, which will be the first show. So let's get into it. So we're on Wednesday, week 1, which is the day before the show. Some of the important things to note before booking any show, which we've already covered in the first video, but let's just have a quick recap. So family-friendly wrestling. This is sort of a it as it says in the description there. It's wrestling stripped down. This is all about larger-than-life characters battling out in simple matches with interviews and easy-to-follow angles used to add to the drama. So it's pretty much your typical family-friendly independent show, especially in the UK. So there's a bit of everything for everyone. Matches aren't too difficult to follow. The angles are straightforward. So the USPW roster, full of giants and behemoths and whatnot, tend to do better in this type of scenario because the fans don't expect a lot of them. So as you can see in the following consequences section here, it says this style is very easy on the workers, so it produces far less wear and tear. So there's not much strain on the workers. Matches less than 10 minutes will not be able to achieve a world-class score. So they've only got to go over 10 minutes to get their best possible scores. I think if you go over 15 towards the 20-minute mark, you might get penalised for that. Yeah, lengthy matches will tend to lose audiences. So this is definitely the right product if you like to book sort of your bigger, larger wrestlers with with less talent, shall we say, in the ring. And the only other area to make note of is we need at least one match aimed at storytelling. Okay. The match focus and angle focus is regular. So if you aren't sure what that means, if you click this question mark, which appears on every page, it will take you to the correct section, and then you can get an overview of match and angle focus. Pretty much 70% of the main event score and 20% of the next best angle and match, and 10% of the rest of the show will be calculated to make our overall rating. Okay, so let's get into the show. It won't let me show you who I've gone for anyway. I was going to show you who I'd tried to sign and whatnot, but let's do it. So I've pre-booked just a basic show. Storylines wise, we only need to have 3 storylines with 70 heat. You already start with 2. I've put in a lot of storylines. I didn't mean to. I just got carried away. I've never booked USPW before. I usually try and steal all the better wrestlers for SWF or TCW. So to have them from the start, it was quite interesting. I'll definitely play through this off camera and see how I get on. But yeah, Rich Money versus Wolf, obviously, and Nikki Champion versus Steve Freely are the only 2. So we just need to get one more storyline over the 70 mark. To be fair, it probably wouldn't have been that difficult. We could have put Bulldozer and Trent Schaefer in a tag match with either Money and Wolf or champion and freely, and that would have got that over 70 surely, because they've all got decent popularity. So that could have done it, but I do like to have a decent amount of storylines going on, especially on a roster that I'm not 100% sure of, because like I said, this is the first time I've booked a USPW. I tend to do SWF and TCW and Black Canvas in Japan. They're my like go-to ones, but I am trying to experiment more in TEW 2020, and hopefully give some of the new guys a bit of a background into the Cornellverse, and hopefully introduce them to some characters and whatnot. I've done WWE and AEW videos as well, so go and check those out. I'll put the playlist will appear at the end, so you can have a look there. Without further ado, let's have a look through the booking then. So I do like to get everyone on some of the shows, so I will put some battle royals. So we've got a women's battle royal with the females that don't appear on the show, and we've got the rest of the male roster appearing in the battle royal there. So yeah, I've tried to pick everyone's strength. Obviously, I wanted to start off with a promo. Everyone on entertainment. No one gets. I haven't put anyone to come out on top in the storylines. Then we've got a match with the USPW Women's Championship on the line. I tried to put two females with decent psychology together. I assume. Yeah, 71. Both of them not. I don't think are in storylines at currently. I don't think I've added. No, and then there was only two women storylines. That one's building up to face. So I'm trying out. Is it James Quinn? Probably said it wrong, or James Quine. I'm trying to get. I'm just having her win lots of little feuds until those feuds come together. Just trying something different. Then we'll have another promo based on entertainment with these two facing off. Again, I'm just trying to keep it simple because that's what the product likes. If we try and do loads of crazy stuff, it wouldn't work with this crowd. It might work in the game, but apparently the crowd just like things simple. So we're just doing a straightforward promo, hyping up the main event and the feud. We're going with a tag match. Natural Storm and the Cold Warriors. I wouldn't expect much normally from these wrestlers, because none of them have. DC Rain will be able to hold that match together, but yeah, the Karloff and Novak aren't particularly great workers. Novak's better than Karloff anyway. So I've kept it short. This is a storytelling match, which we needed. And the Natural Storm are going to go over, hopefully build that popularity. And Cooper is going to get involved, who they're feuding with. Then we've got another promo backstage. Alicia Strong and her goons interrupt Sarah Marie and Melody, setting up further in that feud. Again, another straightforward promo. Rick Law, Jack Jackson. I wanted to get in there. He's someone I'm wanting to push up the card, but pretty much Rich Money is trying to stir things up between James Justice and Rick Law. Rick Law is like a law enforcer, so he's kind of to the book, whereas James Justice is a bit free and uh, he's got those 70 vibes about him, 60, 70 vibes about him. So he's a bit carefree and whatnot. And Rich Money obviously knows those two will clash. I wanted to turn James Justice really, but he's a brilliant babyface. He's got that 100% babyface. So I'm going to turn Rick Law. It's going to be a slow burn with Rich Money. Eventually, he's going to get involved in that more than he is now, but he's just stirring the pot. And Jack Jackson's just going to he's just going to appear a lot in angles to get himself over because he's got really good mic skills. He's not got much popularity, so he's just going to start appearing, interrupting and shouting his mouth off. And then he'll start appearing in matches when he gets to a certain level of overness, probably around the 55 mark. We've got a 6-man tag with everyone in feuds getting involved. And again, storytelling match there. And try not to overdo it. And then hopefully I've left that as regular. No, I'm going to change that back to regular. So yeah, Enigma and Nikki Champion versus Steve Freely and Josh Thompson. Again, to further those storylines heading into the pay-per-view. And then Steve Freely is going to he's going to attack Nikki Champion after getting his heat back. I think Josh Thompson will be taking the pin anyway in this one. Yeah, Josh Thompson. You've got to keep your main guys. I do want to. Josh Thompson will be going over in his feud with Enigma as we get ready for the future. Josh Thompson's 38, so he's only got 2 years left before I assume he'll head towards. He could end into time decline, so I want to give him a decent run at the top, as he is. He's got good star quality and entertainment skills and whatnot. Anyway, let's get in and see how we do. I don't think you need to save it. I just do, just in case it crashes or something. So the pre-show, we've got a 54 for the Women's Battle Royal. And we've got a 59 for the men's. And we had some debuts in there. A 93 to open the show. That's a really good start. 62 for the Women's Championship match. $97. See, these angles are doing extremely well. If we get another, if our main event angle gets in the 90s as well, so we'll have 3 angles really high, and if we can get a match around the 80 mark, this show's going to score well. Obviously, the ones further up the card are the main, but a 65 for this, which if this was like the SWF or especially a TCW product, this match would have bombed badly. But because we're rated 70% on popularity over in-ring performance, that everyone's getting a bit of a boost in the segment rating. So it is a lot easier to book USPW if you want those. If you pretty much want to book like the behemoths of the world and whatnot. A 69 there for the women's match. An 85, another good angle, which included Jack Jackson, whose popularity is. I don't think you can click on him in this, but we'll check him afterwards. It said he was underwhelming, but he's got a hot new catchphrase, so he's going to help boost the angles that he's in. Yeah, a 70 match in the 6-man. Hopefully the main event will score highly. 73 for that angle. An 82, which isn't too bad. I would have hoped for higher. And then an 88 to finish the show. Let's see what the final rating is. An 83. It probably could have done better. It's just the way it probably put in a less stronger match before would have scored higher, but an 83 is definitely a good start. We didn't get penalised for anything, so let's move on. It still surprises me that how easy it is to get decent ratings with some of the wrestlers on the because when I first was analysing the roster, I was like, they've got a lot of. I was like, it's going to be really hard this one because they've got a lot of wrestlers who are poor in the ring, but it just goes to show if you can get them popular, it doesn't really matter. So there we go. I've got the two Australian guys who have super high star quality. Nicky Gilbert's already ready to go. He's got 82 psychology. Will Beaumont's one for the future. And I've never signed Jack Bruce. I normally leave him retired, but I just wanted to try something with this because he's. If you offer him a contract and instead of saying exclusively out of the ring, I wanted to see if you offered him one where anything's possible, whether you could get a match out of him. I don't know. I've not tried it, so I wanted to just see. So we'll check our storylines. They were featured in the Battle Royal. So we got that to 70. It's considered hot now. 83 for Enigma and Thompson. 85. 85 again. That one is 69. 70 for... Oh, that one's dropped a bit. I suppose it was having that match. It's still considered hot. But we've got 4 or 5 storylines that are considered hot. So yeah, we've achieved that. We didn't get penalised on that show. Let's just check. Let's just reset that and set it to active. So Jackson, did he get any boost from? No, he's still the same. He was involved in an 85 angle. I thought it might have shot up a little bit, but no, it's still 29. Oh well, if we keep using him, eventually that is gonna go up. You don't get much movement on the first show unless you've booked it to do so. Where's DC? Because I put them over the. No, it hasn't changed. Oh, he's already got higher overness than Karloff and whatnot. Anyway. So yeah, a decent first show. It could have been higher. It depends on the way that it rolls. It's an 83. What did SWF get on their first one? They got a 79. So yeah, we beat those. We beat them. Yeah, I could have set up the show better. If I hadn't had the if I'd have placed a weaker match between the main event and the semi main, that would have got the match higher, so it could have been a lot better. But still, this is just to show you how to get off to a decent start. We'll look more into getting the optimum match ratings in other videos and whatnot. But yeah, if it's your first time using USPW, or if you wanted to make a promotion with family-friendly wrestling, it just shows that if you can get them popular, you're going to score highly, even if you've got some wrestlers who aren't the best in-ring talents. So I hope you found that useful. If you are a USPW fanatic, pop your tips in the comments. Hopefully that you could like these videos. So just pop a like on, subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing more content. I am going to continue my SWF save that I mentioned in a previous video. So check the SWF playlist soon, and we'll continue with the next shows. And also I'm going to be bringing in a real world WWF 1996 how to book, and I'll probably do WCW as well for those people who are interested in that. So yeah, hopefully on the screen now it should have already shown you the playlist, so please check out the other videos. Thanks very much all the people who have subscribed. I will continue to keep doing these videos because I enjoy doing them, and I am loving TEW 2020. So thanks guys, I'll catch you down the road. Bye.